Uh, uh, Goodness gracious. Okay, looks like we're about ready to go here. Go ahead and continue this bad boy. And I'm gonna have a beer here. Because I'm just that freaking cool, I guess. Yeah, pretty late stream tonight. Yeah, you're right, Omega. I suck. I'd give you a blue moon if I could give you one through the stream to make up for it. As soon as I could get this bottle open, that'd be great. I, uh... I was doing some a couple of chores today, I guess you could say. Damn, why does that first taste of the Blue Moon bottle always taste so damn good? I did take a bit of a nap, which maybe is a bad idea, but starting to think I was just busy and moving the stream to tomorrow. I mean, could I do that? Sure. I mean, here's the only good thing about not having too big of an audience is like there's really only like 2 or 3 people that actually give a fuck if I streamed or not today, and you're one of the 3. And the only other 2 would probably be Morrow and Funky. So, but but really I should have done this a bit earlier and just held off my nap. On the plus side, I did actually watch the I went to the movie theater and I watched that Looney Tunes movie, The Day the Earth Blew Up, which was it was a solid film. I enjoyed it. Kind of amazing that film even exists because of the fact that, 2D animation is so fucking expensive they don't even do it for films anymore. Not, feature films in a theater anyway. What? There. I was about to say, there's no way my thing does not have a battery. Yeah, more shit's going down, gotcha, Vivian. Um, yeah, we want to go do some bounty hunts. Uh, we can do the Man in Black first, I guess, so we have to go to Lost Wing for that one. Okay. Lost Wing. Lost Wing. Trying to remember where that's actually at again. Lost Wing. How was that movie? Game volume seems pretty low. Let me bump that up a bit then on the thing. Can't imagine why it would why the game volume would have gone down, but if you think it sounds a little quiet, that's fine. I bumped it up probably around, I don't know, 20%. But yeah, I mean, I guess the earliest I could have streamed this is probably around 6:30. That's when the movie was over. I went to the 4:25 showing. So, oh right, I was going to what'd you call it? I just felt freaking tired, man. Like, I actually would have just slept longer, but I was like, man, like, turning a nap into going to bed at 7 o'clock did not seem like a good idea, so, you know. God damn it. There we go, Lost Wing. Yeah, if anyone out there is a fan of Looney Tunes or just a fan of 2D animation, I'd recommend you go see it. It's a nice treat for a modern era. Um, I was kind of late to the movie anyway, so like I was the only one in the theater, but that's fine. I kind of enjoyed doing that anyway. Okay, let me re-look at that bounty thing. They might have said a better hint about where this thing is located. I can't even fucking read that. Um, one survive a death a lot of their evil cause who persists. Deliver an errand bearer who strays too close to this hiding place to a gruesome death. As he was here for to proved more than a match for the curse breakers sent to slay him. Okay, so I assume this guy's just in town, since, Lost Wing basically just got fucked over, so I guess we're just looking for a man in black around here then? Or groups of men in black? I don't know. Because, nothing in Lost Wing nowadays. Sure, looks cool here, though. Doesn't it? I don't suppose there's anything down here, right? It'd be cool if there's, like, a secret, weapon down here or something. Yeah, I figured I might as well play this, until fairly late at night, so here I am. Oh, I'm just going to freaking... let me go back. You're just about to rewatch that Skeleton Knight Another World anime? Unless it's like how the FF12 bounty system where they can be missable. I have no idea. All I know is I'm looking for, like, a group of men in black. It says Lost Wing, so I assume it's the actual town here. Because there's nobody that lives here now. But yeah, they had a fair amount of like classic fanfare Looney Tunes, you know what I mean? Like with the intro card, Daffy Duck, he had his infamous like like I can't imitate it that well, but you know what I'm talking about, like his signature laugh. So it was rather amusing. Only minor criticism I really have is I don't like the fact that two or three times around the film, instead of going with a like a classic Merry Melodies, orchestra, for like background noise, they decided to go with like pop culture music instead. Like they played that one I forget the band name, but it's the one where he's like, "It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it." You know what I mean? Like that generic fucking band thing that they play whenever like an alien invasion is going down. I didn't really think that was necessary. Like it kind of cheapened the appeal of watching an actual Looney Tunes. Because they never would have done that back in the day. So luckily they only did it like 2 or 3 times. There's no way in hell I'm going the right way, no. Because I'm not even in Lost Wing right now. Where the hell are these guys? The band is REM. Oh. Yeah, we're basically looking for Xehanorts. You're not incorrect. I don't know, maybe I should just push this stream for tomorrow, like... Could have just played Guitar Hero instead or something, I don't know. Or, Clone Hero. Clone Hero is what I meant to say. But I know I can do something good here tonight. I'm not even sure how far I am away from the end. I mean, I've played this game 40 plus hours now, so... Where the fuck are these guys, dude? Like, I've walked through at least half this town now. Apparently there's things to read here, too. Yeah, I got a good deal on my Blue Moon, though, when I was coming back. I was actually trying to look for some other beer at this liquor store in town, but I couldn't find it, so I just got some Blue Moon. Like, I actually got a 12-pack, but, like, the 12-pack was, like, discounted a pretty fair amount compared to the 6-pack. Like, the 6-pack was $12.99, right? Well, the 12-pack was, like, $17.99, so it was basically, like, a quarter off. Because normally, you know, it'd be, like, $24. So I just got the 12-pack instead for cheaper. Maybe they had an overstock or something of that case. But either way, I'm pretty fine with that. Yeah, I don't see these guys anywhere. Where the fuck are they? All it said is that they're in Lost Wing. Hmm. I'm probably going in a bit of circles, but I don't know where they are. Hmm. Unless they're like right above, like the overhang for this town. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck they are. I guess I'll have to Google it. What was this hunt called again? Man in Black. Or yeah, if you could check that for me, Omega, I'd appreciate it. I can try to do the other hunt real quick. At least we know what that one looks like. The Dread Comet, huh? That is in the Sickle in Dalmechia. Okay. The Sickle in Dalmechia. The Sickle, the Sickle. The Sickle, the Sickle. Okay, so it's roughly in this area then. Okay. Alright. Throat was feeling kind of dry, so I'm kind of okay with the beer right now. Let's go ahead and pet Torgal, since he's a good doggo. Yeah, at the most tonight, I'd like to take down the King of Waloed. I forget his damn name. The guy that, you know, basically clapped Jill's cheeks in front of us. And Clive's cheeks at the same time, of course. I mean, he basically cucked Clive. Pretty much. He took our waifu from us, so that's not good. I mean, I guess I'll kill these footpads, whatever. Fuck you, bitch. Grab that little thing there.
This is no time to ride.
Really, I can't call it ambrosia. That little ruin there, that's kind of stupid, but... Also, Kitty's here too, so that's good. How's it going, girl? She's probably... I mean, she was probably close to taking a nap with me. Like, I was in my bed for probably about an hour. I just felt fucking tired. I don't know what it was. I mean, I did eat kind of a lot of fish for dinner, and I mean, as you might imagine, I ate a bunch of popcorn at the movies too. I had like two small bags worth. I just kind of had it for the occasion. I didn't really care. Really, I should have just snuck in like some candy or something for the movie. Like, the employees do not get paid enough to care about that. And I mean, like, there was only me in the theater anyway, so.
Time to fight.
Okay, is this considered the sickle, or is this... Okay, I'm guessing it was up here then. The enemy I'm looking for. Let me go back. Hey, Keiko. Hey, baby. Hey. Did you miss me when I was at the movie, huh? Oh, the other thing I did, I finally returned my stupid modem from my last location. I had to drive to an actual UPS store in Fort Wayne. So that took up probably a good hour or so out of my day too, so. And me and my aunt were babysitting. Really, she was babysitting. I was just kind of in the background, but like, you know, kids, they just, I don't know, they like to bother me. I don't know why. I try to ignore them. Did you try to ignore the kids too, Keiko? Try to ignore them? Huh? I can give you all the attention now, Keiko. I'm not taking a nap, and I'm not out of the house, am I? I can tell when she's relaxed, when she has her eyes, like, all the way shut, and she's doing, like, a weird kind of... She, like, takes her tail and does, like, kind of a slight swaying back and forth. Are you a spoiled girl? Huh? You spoiled? I'd offer you a beer, kitty, but I know you don't like them. Well, I mean, and it's also really poisonous. How you doing, though? Huh? Monkey says you're a spoiled girl. Is that true? Is it true you're spoiled? Is that why you're wagging your tail and you're closing your eyes? I bet you're not as spoiled as your siblings are. I betcha. You talking to me? I mean, I felt kind of spoiled today. I actually went to a movie by myself, and I had the whole theater myself, so that was pretty boss. Ticket was actually, well, I mean, the ticket itself actually wasn't that bad. The popcorn was a little ridiculous. A small cost me $8.25, so. And the ticket itself, I think, costs about $12. I mean, I guess that's not... For a movie that I'm really anticipating on seeing, $12 isn't that bad. But holy shit, dude. Like, I ought to just watch every movie, you know, on a Tuesday. Because they always have a Tuesday $6 movie ticket. So I guess they hardly get any fucking business on Tuesdays if they're pulling out that fucking deal. Hey, anyway, how you doing, Funky? I almost thought about not streaming this because I was kind of... I was taking a nap earlier, but I was like, man... I think it's better if I do it late and still do it than not even bother at all. Because, you know, I know there's a couple of people that actually do watch my shit. I'm gonna run away from you. You know, I mean, really, this stream's only for, you, Omega and Morrow, so... Because I know Mara likes her daddy a lot. Daddy Clive. Even though she's got like fucking 30 different daddies. Now, where the fuck is this enemy, dude? Are we still in the sickle? Or... Maybe we were supposed to... Did I not... Did I not go the right way again? That can't be it, because that's the jaw. What the hell's going on here? Oh, don't go that way. Maybe I'm supposed to go further into the sickle, like, towards where that one nook is? Oh no. Hmm. What time did I go? Because usually before 5 is matinee pricing in most theaters. This stream is for the world. Also, I just let Ambrosia just got smacked by a club. That wasn't nice of me at all. Yeah, the movie officially was at 4:25. That's when it started. I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe that was matinee prices. I don't know. They don't list their like they don't actually list their ticket prices on the website normally. I know they promoted the $6 for the movie tickets because I watched a Sonic 3 not too long ago with my nephew, so it's still being talked about on their site. So maybe $12 is considered their matinee. I don't know. I mean, if that's the case, shit, I can't imagine what their actual movie tickets are. Fucking $17. Fuck. This thing has to be around here somewhere, dude. Come on. And it's not letting me summon Ambrosia, probably because I'm in battle here. But I don't want to fight you guys. Like, fuck off. So stupid. It still won't let me summon my... Now it lets me summon. Jeez. It's kind of in the middle of an open area to the right of the sickle. To the right of the sickle, so I guess it's talking about this kind of location? Oh, fuck. Yeah, if we hit level 40 here soon, I'll try to do the 2 S rank hunts. I assume they're fairly tough if they're S rank, so I can do up to A rank. Like, alright. Come on, steer better, dude.
No mistakes.
My cat just licked my arm for some reason. I guess to be cute, I don't know. Kiko does some goofy shit. See, open area to the right of the sickle. I don't suppose it's that beastie thing over there, is it? I think that's something else. That's a storm panther, whatever the fuck that is. So that's not it. No, that can't be it. Maybe it's talking about that thing there. But I could have sworn I went up through that way, didn't I? Okay, no, this is it. Yeah. Man, I fucking suck, dude. Are we fighting fucking Toucan Sand? I mean, that's what it looks like. It looks like the fucking Fruity Loops bird. Alright, sure. Let's fucking go, bitch. Well, it's ranked A for a reason. So yeah, by default it shouldn't be that easy, should it? Skadoosh. Fuck her. Choco Meteor Rain, huh? That's cool. I'm not even sure if I'm hitting him. I assume I am. I'm doing damage, so... Gotcha. Oh, you said where the MIB bounty was, also. Let me look up. Okay, cellar passage area. Gotcha. Cool.
There was nothing I could do.
There's nothing I could do. Toucan Sam came after me. You saw it. But yeah, he's dead anyway. Yeah, how'd you like that chocobo design when you're doing your race in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth or whatever the fuck it is? Whatever one has the chocobo racing. So yeah, we'll go back to Lost Wing here. Cellar passage area. Okay, so it's over here then. Well, I mean that doesn't really, that's not technically in Lost Wing though, in my opinion. If it's that far out, but whatever. Now I gotta remember how to get back to that cellar passage. Yeah, man, I just sort of regretted like past like the first bag of popcorn, but I ended up having two, and of course, it kind of felt. I guess you could say I kind of felt like crap. I just felt super tired after eating that. After eating that fish, so. God damn it, where is this cellar passage, dude? Pretty sure it's that. The giant ass building over here. I think this is it. I have to go further down. God damn it. Um Well, going upstairs isn't gonna get me to the cellar, that's for damn sure. Okay, this looks like the right way. Because there was like a ladder down here. Oh, actually, I think I just found it. Okay, good. Guess we're gonna have a sleeping kitty here, guys. That's good. I mean, she's not biting me. And about a little over halfway through season 4 of the Venture Brothers, so I guess you could say I'm halfway through the season because there's the rest of season 4 and then season 5, 6, and 7. So Holy Trumpetor. Okay, I could have sworn there was more than one of these guys, but that's fine, I guess. Either way, he's gonna die. What? Okay, the bastard killed me. Prick. Remember, that didn't happen, guys. I never die in games.
It's us or them.
Just when JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on his ass there. Ah, I probably should have waited on that. Whatever. I don't really care about score, I just care about killing his ass, so... Yay. Damn it, I hit the wrong button again. So, Funky, you play any good retro games today, except for that one shmup one? This should finish him off. Mega Flare to death! Yep. They need to design the town better. Yeah, probably. It's just a 3-hour marathon of X3 final boss, I suppose. Yeah, X3 final boss officially is bullshit, so...
Your work here is done.
Oh shit, I hit level 40? I guess we can try to do the two S rank bosses, and fuck it, why not? I don't have a clue where those are located, so let's go back to the bounty wall. You almost spent the whole stream on that damn Guardian Legend game. You played some shitty skateboard surfing game for like half an hour afterwards. Was it Skate or Die? Like, I'm trying to think, what... I mean, if it's NES, that's the only, like, skateboard game I can really think of is Skate or Die. Or wait, oh wait, you said you were, playing a surf game too? Is it, Isn't there an NES game called, like, Beach Games or something? Or no, California Games? Is that what it's called? I feel like I've heard of a game that has like a compilation of like West Coast activities.
Cole said it was an army of Akasha. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with a cat?
Go ahead and look at the board here. I don't remember if Oh, we don't even know where these things are located. Shit. Uh... Okay, all it just says is Ruin Reawakened. I have no fucking clue where this thing is located. Discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins. We have lately been investigating all work in the region and is to be halted with immediate effect. All members are to proceed no further than the village gate. Village gate. Okay. Can I not do these yet, or is the location just secret for a reason? Because if I can just Google where these guys are located, I'd like to give them a shot since I'm level 40 now. Of course, we got a fucking bitch here. We're gonna go ahead and ban that guy. Freaking bot. There's a TNC Surf Shop game. Yes, you played California Games last week, which you actually liked, because you had that game growing up. I think you just have to find them. Well, fuck that. I'm Googling it, dude. What was the first one called? Breaker Worlds? Let me look at the other one. Yeah, fuck that. I'm Googling them. Ruin Reawakened. Okay. Already banned the bot. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do this shit. Yeah, at the liquor store, I was actually asking about. I thought about checking out this Japanese beer. It's called Asahi Super Dry. It's actually a Japanese beer. I I doubt we could ever get that in the Midwest, but and even if we did, the price of it would probably be up the ass because it's a really far away imported beer after all. I'd definitely like to try it at some point, though. Okay, so... FF16, Ruin Reawakened. Southern tip of Mornburn and Sandbreak, east and south of the Cair Norvent Glorious Gate. Okay. So... No Sandbreak, good. Mornbroom. 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 Okay, so it's basically all the way down here. Okay. Yeah, my tablet's also charging right now, so I have to use my phone to look at the chat. Already feeling kind of tired right now. It's not because of the beer. I think I'm just lethargic from eating like shit at the movie theater earlier today, so... But yeah, Funky, you should go see the Looney Tunes movie. It's actually good times. If you generally like the Looney Tunes, or you're a fan of just 2D animation, because it's entirely 2D, which is half the reason I even saw it. Like I literally can't remember the last time I saw a 2D animated movie in the theaters. Prior than that, other than I guess The Princess and the Frog, because that was the last time Disney did that. But that was many, many years ago. So, and the film came out like 2008. So, yeah, you don't see it anymore because it costs too much money for them to animate it. So, that's why you see 3D whenever you see any kind of animation at all. I'm gonna grab this thing. Probably isn't anything at all, but Ring of the Marksman. Okay, whoop-de-doo, I guess. Oh, I probably should have refilled my potions. I might have fucked that up. I imagine these are going to be fairly tough. I like the environment here. What are we going to kill? Like a fucking undead dragon or something? I need to get me another beer after this fight. Shit. Sfarog? Rank S, bitch! Let's bring it on. Okay, level 50 is kind of a big bitch. Yeah, no shit, dude. Blazing Legion? Ah! Yeah, I probably don't have a very good set to use this on, but we're gonna do what we can. Who gives a shit, right? I imagine he's kind of beefy with his health, isn't he? Man. Thank God I don't have to win any fucking score matches or anything like that. I just gotta kill the bastard. That's the only good thing about this place. You fucking cunt! Yeah, I can only imagine the other rank 5. Rank S is probably level 52, so might as well use this while it's staggered, right? Man, this thing has a lot of health. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm probably a little too weak to do this. Yeah.
Failed.
Maybe wait until I'm like level 45 to do this instead. That just seems a little bit too try-hard right now. 10 more levels till max. I mean, you love the Looney Tunes, but you ain't going to theaters to see it. Ticket prices plus food and drink are getting a little high for my liking. What, does Morrow not like... is Morrow not, you know, romanticized by the Looney Tunes at all, Funky? That sucks, man. My condolences. I bet if, I bet if fucking Chris Evans was in it, she'd change her mind.
More foreboding.
Ah, damn. Yeah, we'll do those when we're a little bit high level. That just seems a little bit too difficult right now for me, so... Let's go back to the hideaway here. Not that you just don't want to see it. Yeah, what if Clive's voice actor was in it? Exactly. Exactly, Omega. That could have made all the difference. What's the last movie you actually saw? I mean, I know you seen a movie like a month or so ago. Didn't you go to see like some kind of horror film, like 3 weeks ago? I don't even remember what it was called. Like a lot of the stuff that comes to the movie theaters is just not worth anybody's attention at all. Like I saw the Looney Tunes because it was entirely 2D, and I'm a huge fan of animation like that. To me, that was definitely worth $12 for sure. Probably should have smuggled my own fucking popcorn in. I mean, goddamn, $8.25 for a small bag. Like, I understand that's not. I understand that's the only way that they actually make money is through concessions, but still, I mean, fuck. Because from what my understanding is, they actually break even on the movie sales because they essentially borrow the movie reels from the actual film producer. Like they loan it out to them essentially.
Help you today, Clive.
Apparently, I can grab Talisman of Priming. That sounds cool. Cool.
All yours. Come again.
All right, let's do actual plot here. Well, before that, let me grab another beer. All right, let's talk to this guy while we're drinking.
Clive, if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long long story. You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be sitting under a pile of rubble. I know. But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we go to the
Okay, you saw Mickey 17 earlier this month.
That would have been mid. Then I'll check the workshop.
Yay, quest accepted. All about Mid/Sid. So that's cool. Search Mid's dungeon, okay. What is she taking after Dungeon Man or something from Earthbound? That'd be a hell of a reference, wouldn't it?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
I don't know why this is called her dungeon. Isn't it more accurate to call it her workshop? Whatever.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. You'll already have read it. Keep looking.
It's kind of hot in this room, shit. I think I don't have to sleep in this room anymore. This room always got hot when it was my bedroom back in the day.
Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me it is all right.
Oh, was I supposed to go downstairs? And, like, stay downstairs? I guess so. Oops.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was me.
I mean, you call that a doll, dude?
What's this tucked inside it?
Doll, I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my invention, this one's the best. And so when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck. Okay.
Sid's best invention. That sounds about
Yeah, I guess Sid decided to pull off a Riddler riddle.
something
So
its first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
let's talk to Otto about it, I guess. I don't know. Clive, I mean, Clive's no fucking Batman. I bet he could work with a Batman though. You know, if Batman was isekai'd into our world. So actually, that'd be kind of interesting plot for an anime, wouldn't it? Like a fucking vigilante gets reincarnated into a fantasy world. I wonder what that would be like.
Well,
Like he makes like fucking gadgets and shit, and you know what I mean. Essentially turns into like a fucking
opus.
medieval Batman slash
That girl's as talented
ninja or some shit.
Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together. It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box had to do with anything? I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Volume does seem a little low on my end. Let me raise that a little.
Treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
Okay, gotta inspect the Orchestrion. Orchestrion, whatever you want to call it. Or just call it a jukebox. That works too.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this.
No.
Bullshit.
Nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons. Like this.
Almost sounds like something's tumbling in there.
All too well. Alright, out of the way.
Although, to be fair, this is probably something a kid would do. You know, kind of like, when you were a kid, like, you went on, like, an elevator in, like, a hotel or something, and you wanted to, like, press all the buttons on the side for all the floors. That's kind of what this reminds me of. Pretty sure every kid did that, to be honest. I know I did.
Setting a chord on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it. Sid fixed it. He more than fixed it. Yeah, new music.
Huh. Never heard this one before. They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Fuck is that?
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
Yeah, no music today. That sucks, huh?
Just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well. Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Make dreams come true? What are you, Walt Disney?
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before...
What a tired kitty I got next to me, guys.
Should we go after him?
No. We're not the prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their
Oh, pretty
reverted
soon,
arrest?
she's gonna
Ask me when I get back.
kind of stare at me to go to sleep too. It is past 9 now.
At least try to stay safe.
Shit, it's almost 10 o'clock. Fuck. Well, at least I'm playing this tomorrow. I mean, what else would I be playing on a Saturday, right? Yeah, I believe, April is, Tuesday, right?
Every moment I waste here,
So let's see, I've got Saturday, Sunday to play this.
I have to get back.
Obviously, I have to do more Mega Man 4 on Monday. 3 side quests? Okay. Let's, see what those guys want, I guess. And I gotta say, this is a fairly beefy game, like... I've already gotten my $30 worth and then some. Like, the most I'd say people should pay this for is honestly 50, but...
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
In other words, magic.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may
Scoot
not
my,
suffice.
webcam over a little bit. Don't even look like I'm in the frame. I know I am, but...
Is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer.
I shan't keep you any longer.
As do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Please, sir, can I have some Morble? I see what they did there. That's, from Charles Dickens, wasn't it? Or, well, I mean, the book is Great Expectations, if I remember right. Charles Dickens was the author, so... Guess they thought they were being clever with that. I should probably listen to an audiobook of that. I tried to watch a black and white film adaptation of that, and it was fucking boring. Like, I stopped after 10 minutes, so, like... And that's kind of hard for me to admit, stopping a movie after 10 minutes, because it's so fucking boring, but... It's happened before.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in.
I'm trying to think of a film that I just stopped watching because I was so disinterested. I mean, people give it a lot of credit, but I actually stopped watching that Team America movie. You know, the one that South Park creators did. I thought it was fucking stupid. Which is weird coming from me, since I quite enjoy South Park. I was kind of curious, apparently they, so Matt and Trey, they actually made like a 90s movie back in the day, too. It had to do with basketball. I thought about checking it out. I've heard it's very much like a B-rated movie. I don't remember what it's called. Wasn't it called like Basket Head or something like that? I just know it was about basketball. The Whispering Waters, Rosaria. Okay, let me take a screenshot of that. Taking down a carrot, huh? Okay. And we'll talk to you about your quest too.
Alright, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that.
Basketball.
Speaking of which,
Funny movie.
I'm actually,
Quite a bit raunchy. Yeah, supposedly, they made that movie when South Park was actually, like, you know, in its early seasons.
bit of a funny one, this, but
Because Matt and Trey thought that their show would actually get canceled. Like, they didn't think it would last very long at all. So I guess they just did the, live action movie for Grenzies.
only for him to go white as a sheet and
But I've heard,
quiet as
people say it's actually decent.
Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn,
And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious how Matt and Trey act in real life.
maybe
As opposed to just, you know, voice acting in a fucking booth.
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Yeah, it's pretty old.
cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I
There was
can.
There's a funny ass interview. This would have been when Matt and Trey was probably young, but they were in an interview like I don't know, like David Letterman or something like that. They're an interviewer and they're talking about the inspiration for Mr. Mackey, and they actually had a guidance counselor from when they were, like in middle school or something, from a guy called Mr. Lackey, and he talked exactly the same as Mr. Mackey. And what the boys would do, if he's like, "Oh, you hope you're having a good time, boys," he'd respond being like, "Oh yeah, man, we're doing pretty good, Mr. Lackey. You have a good day, okay?" It's like, "Okay." Like it was the way that they were portraying how they totally just mimicked his ass. And the interviewer, one of the interviewers was a girl, and she's like, "Oh," because basically just making fun of the way he talked. I doubt their guidance counselor really gave a fuck. It was hilarious, dude. And who would have thought, Mr. Lackey would end up becoming, like, basically famous in that regard. And I know, the running gag with, like, Eric Cartman's mom, being, like, a slut or whatever, is, apparently, either Matt or Trey at one time had a girlfriend, that cheated on them, and her name was actually Leanne, so that's the gimmick with that, which is pretty funny, admittedly. But yeah, those guys are just hilarious. I'd totally love to meet them in person. I bet they're pretty interesting.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Ain't you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn.
Yeah, all of South Park characters are inspired by them growing up in Colorado.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard?
I actually had a YouTube video recommended to me about Matt and Trey talking about the inspiration for Eric Cartman. Now, that would be interesting to check out, honestly. I should watch that.
The work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together.
Even though he's incredibly unlikable.
You've never mentioned it before.
Why would I?
Like, you can't say Eric Cartman's a boring character, you know what I mean?
Close.
Pip is a fucking boring character.
I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard.
To my knowledge, he's only had one actual episode,
Possible.
by himself, which was, I mean, they made a parody of, Great Expectations, essentially, with Pip. I'm really glad Butters kind of became his own character, like, because he was, you know what I mean, he had, like, that kind of interesting,
The idea how he managed it.
I don't know, innocence, childlike wonder.
I couldn't make any.
Like, he definitely had that spirit of the South Park universe.
You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's mom.
Like, I pretty much always wanted Butters to succeed in whatever he did. Like, he was definitely
My armor keeps you lot
he was
safe.
definitely one of the good guys, if you want to call it that, of the show.
I'm concerned every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand, keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
I didn't think there'd be multiple quests about Blackthorn, to be honest. That's kind of cool.
If it's
So you'll have to
knowledge
go
you
do
seek,
that. And of course, we have to
the
take
tones of
down
plenty guide you in your search.
the Morbull here soon. There's one more side quest that's kind of off to the side, it looks like. Okay, in the infirmary. It might be one for, Tharia, maybe? Or one of her associates, I don't know. Yeah, watching that Looney Tunes movie, I was like, man, I kind of feel like watching some fucking Daffy Duck cartoons now, man. Got me in the mood. Yeah, canonically in the movie, they're like actually like adopted brothers that apparently a farmer, you know, raised. Like it's, you know, kind of a little bit tongue-in-cheek about it.
Tyre's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment.
Is it me or does every female in this game like really like to have long hair? Is there a particular symbol behind that or what?
She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't
Like they all have fucking hair past their ass. I mean, at least 3 characters: Mid, Jill, and Tharia.
I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Tyre to do anything, but I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Tears of Mercy. Sounds like a Tears of Mercy. That sounds like a kind of generic AC/DC song to me. Which, speaking of which, when I went to the UPS store today, I was actually listening to some of the radio. And I swear, they must have copied and pasted the fucking Guitar Hero 2 and Guitar Hero 3, like, soundtrack on there. Because they played at least 4 or 5 songs from from those 2 fucking games. Let's see, they had, Sweet Child of Mine by, Guns N' Roses. I'm pretty sure they had a Metallica song. And they had, Even Flow by Pearl Jam. Which I'm not complaining about those songs. They're pretty good. I was like, yeah, it just sounds like they took them all from a Guitar Hero game, so. I should probably do the Marble one first, to be honest. I know it was in Rosario. What was the fucking location called, though? Let me go look at the damn board again. Look at all these hunts, boy. Whispering Waters, okay. Whispering Waters. Whispering Waters. Okay, so right here. Okay, that's easy then. Yeah, I'd like to go until 11:30 here. Probably not enough for some of you junkies out there, but I'll be playing this tomorrow. I've got like no responsibilities at all tomorrow, so I can just play this after lunch then. So yeah, I probably should have waited until tomorrow to see it, but it's just like, man, I mean, what else am I really gonna do? So, and I wanted to watch the film anyway, so saw it at 4:25. So,
Thanks.
yeah, thanks, girl. Let's fucking fight this Morbo here, known as Carrot. Rank B should be pretty easy then. Rank B for bitch. That's what it means. Yeah, I think maybe the IMDb rating of the film is probably about the most accurate. Like, Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 89%. I think that's actually a little bit too generous, to be honest. Like, basically 9 out of 10. I don't know if I'd give it that. I'd probably give it about an 8. 7.5, so it was good times. Sure makes me appreciate the medium. They had a little Warner Bros. Like thing at the start of the movie talking about like, oh, established 1930, and I was like, damn, Warner Bros. Has been around for almost a century now. It's kind of insane. Like, I wonder if they're gonna do anything on their century anniversary. I don't know. I would absolutely love another Looney Tunes movie that's entirely 2D animated. I would love it. Do I think it's gonna happen? Fuck no, because it costs so damn much. Like, what they made was probably more of a passion project than anything. So. Damn it, he knocked me out. Bitch. Fucker. I'm gonna wait till my thing recharges before. I'm gonna wait till my thing is done. Now. There we go. And let's get lit. Would you stop burrowing, goddammit? Keep attacking, Torgal. Might be able to get him. Yep. Made to be broken. Defeat 20 enemies while semi-primed, excluding battles in the Hall of Virtue. I didn't even know that was a trophy. Cool. How did they come up with a carry bounty name for this? Thought they had been around longer. Evidently not. I mean, I think technically, well, I think Merry Melodies have been around for more than a century, but I don't think they were owned by Warner Brothers that entire time. Like, some people don't know, like Merry Melodies, precedes what, like, the golden age of Looney Tunes was. Like, they made cartoons before, like, Daffy and Bugs Bunny. They were just, they were a little bit different. Like, I know one of the earliest, Merry Melody cartoons was actually, like, showing a bunch of, storybooks and, like, in a bookstore at night, and they had, like, characters from the storybooks, like, come out of them, like, classic literature, like, Huckleberry Finn and Moby Dick and, Peter Pan, stuff like that. Like, I know that was a fairly early Merry Melody cartoon that came out.
With vitality. Successfully graft this to the Morganbeards. When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate.
My
Begin at once.
my dad's favorite cartoon character was actually from Looney Tunes was Foghorn Leghorn. Well, actually, it might have been Coyote. It might have been Wile E. Coyote. I'm pretty sure it's Foghorn Leghorn. He actually had this shirt for Foghorn Leghorn. He wore a decent amount.
Just as I hoped. Witness
Like those cartoons are all right. To me, for me, it's actually Bugs Bunny is the way to go. Daffy Duck is a close second, and I have to if I had to have a third one, probably
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid,
probably like
saved us.
Sylvester and Tweety, I
The
guess,
extract with which I provided you before. I took a moment to
and then
distill
maybe
some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated
and then Porky
Morgan.
Pig after.
And would you believe its potency has nearly doubled? You must accept this file as thanks for your
Although very commonly, I think they did put Daffy and Porky Pig in like the same cartoon, which is why they were in this movie. It's basically a buddy comedy movie, so. Apparently, we just got some. Oh, we got a thing for increasing consumable potency. That's kind of cool. Okay, I'm okay with that. Thank you. Okay, both potions and high potions now restore even more HP, while Strength, Stone, Skin, and Lionheart tonics last even longer. I'm okay with that upgrade. Okay. Yeah, I guess I need to speak to Tharia. I thought I already did that, but I guess not. Let's go talk to her right now and see what she wants. I know I talked to her assistant, and she was like, oh man, like, she keeps focusing on this patient. Oh my god, what's going on? Man, it's too hot in this room. Shit. I know I'm not shutting up about it, but just gotta have something cool to drink here.
Sid, heard you were in Canberra fetching young Ned.
Yeah, hopefully we can work on the Song of Hope quest here after these side quests.
Lazarus had gone.
Hey, there's a chick who doesn't have long hair. I don't think I've ever spoke to you.
Master Sid, have you seen His Highness the Prince? We were to dine together, or so I was going to suggest. Before he vanished, that is. I suppose now I'll just have to ask...
His Highness the Prince? Is she referring to Joshua, or... Well, whatever. She's a hopeless romantic, so who cares about her, right? Let's talk to our favorite redhead. Yours was Bugs Bunny, Daffy, and Wile E. Coyote. You believe she's talking about Joshua? Like, that's the only prince we actually know that's,
Rodriguez worried about you.
around here.
And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will. When it's
I'm still convinced Tharia would make a mean fucking
We
costume,
Who is he?
or what do you call it?
Someone from my past.
She'd make a mean cosplay of Triss Marigold from the Witcher series, I
It won't
betcha.
be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will.
And I'd
touch
definitely do
the
that if I had a
mind
redhead
these last
girlfriend.
few hours.
Either Triss Marigold or Misty from Pokemon. That also works too, I
Tears of
suppose.
mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Okay.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
Alright then. Slay a mightling for its eye. Okay. We'll go do that after we tend to our blacksmith's needs. Our jealous blacksmith. Hey, I think I remember being here. Yeah, this guy said, no entry.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble.
I suggest you shut up.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
I'm told I see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge...
That's fair enough.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
Alright.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your hole.
Mama, why hasn't Papa come back yet?
He's helping the chief with something very important. You go back inside now.
Huh. Village full of blacksmiths. I would assume the women are also blacksmiths, or they help contribute some to the skill?
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here.
Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did? Fuck! We're getting nowhere!
These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here, and neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
He's lucky Clive is so patient. He could easily wipe out this whole fucking village and not give a rat's ass.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
I'm kind of curious about this. Like, how deep does the rabbit hole go here for Blackthorn?
Mama.
I almost want to call him... Like, I almost want to say, like, his full name is Jecht Blackthorn. Like, Blackthorn totally sounds like a surname to me. Also, there's a shop. Cool.
I have some things for sale.
Oh, might as well buy this expensive-ass, roll here. What is this called? The Lion and the Hare? That sounds badass. Let's buy it.
Here you are.
I'm sure it's totally worth it, you know? Probably. Oh, I can buy one more strength tonic.
Thank you.
Okay.
May we meet again.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help...
Pissed him off, probably.
What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravozd. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravozd in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravozd prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravozd won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
Not really.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravozd will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Carava.
Time for a spot of hunting, man.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like fun. So we just gotta go over here. Got it. Yeah, to borrow a line from that old guy from Sandland. I already forgot his fucking name. What was his name? General Shiva or whatever. You know, only death awaits us if we don't help each other. So, yeah, I'm so glad I played that game. That was fun. I just need to invest a bit more time into doing some of the post stuff, like with the vehicles. That reminds me, I actually have to return that potion permit game to the library tomorrow. I do gotta do that. I haven't played it more than a couple of times, but whatever. I should probably play some at least tomorrow. Salamanders, huh? That's a dead thing there.
Let's make this quick,
Oh, that's a
shall we?
salamander, isn't it? Let's go ahead and destroy it. Hey, bitch, wanna fight? Go and punch the shit out of it. Make a flare to death. Or pretty close to death, anyway. I doubt it has that much HP. Yay, I got the 50,000 stagger damage again. Ain't that badass. Yeah, I noticed I have 4,000 ability points too. Should probably
I dare say that'll be enough for a decent set of bellows.
should probably focus on doing that thing with big ass abilities, maxing them out. Okay, so that's 6,000. I mean, I guess. Well, I could just reset that. That's fine too. Okay, we're pretty close to getting Giga Flare then mastered. So we'll just wait until we'll probably get the ability points just from doing these two side quests here. So, but I definitely want to see how badass Giga Flare is when it's maxed out like that. And then I'll start to work on the what was it, Judgment Bolt or whatever it's called, the electricity one.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
There should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight. You know what this means, don't you? I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier. I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You've saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pet coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, whatever, dude.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Yeah, I'll go back to the Black Hammer later. Let's do the Tears of Mercy quest now. Might actually be easier to just go down there from here, from Northreach. So, yeah, I kind of see where Blackthorn's coming from. Leaving the village because he couldn't take how uncreative his work was, you know. I could see that. But on the other hand, I could see how his associate would be fairly pissed off and just do, you know, whatever it took to have the village survive. They both have good reasons for doing what they do and hating each other. But I mean, in that regard, Blackthorn is, you know, undeniably a better, you know, blacksmith because he actually cares more about his craft than just making the money off of it. I know there's a lot of YouTubers that definitely care way more about making money than actually their craft. That's for fucking sure. But there's some good ones out there. Game Historian, that's one. I don't really care for his content too much, but I can't deny that Scott the Woz actually does give a fuck about the videos he makes. Like, I haven't really seen a lot of his. He's just a little bit too dorky for me, honestly. And his skits are a little bit cringe, so I don't really watch his stuff. Trying to think of any other kind of game reviewer. I mean, I've said it multiple times, but AVGN has like, he peaked probably about 10 years ago. He doesn't really make good stuff anymore, video game review-wise anyway. I'm trying to think of who else. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of modern, like, game reviewers, content creators that I actually say are still good, to be honest. I can only think of the Game Historian, pretty much. That's, like, still around, you know? I mean, I still need to watch some of his documentaries. I know he did, like, a fucking hour-and-a-half one on fucking Super Mario World. But that's a fucking treat.
Hopefully one won't be
Because that game's the shit.
Rodrigo will have prepared the other ingredients by now.
Let's go back and turn this side quest.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
I kind of feel like stop wearing this shirt. It just, like, it makes me look really fat. And I mean, I know I am, but I don't like it being that obvious.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia. Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
It is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta be merciful, I guess.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on
Apparently,
waves.
Kitty is tired of laying next to me.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
Guess I get more of this chair now. So that's cool. Oh, man.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigo. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And the kindness Sid would have
Yeah.
approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
Yep.
I hope so.
Let's go ahead and give the Cinder to deject, I guess.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as Sid is.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
So, Cinder, how'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? Genius. And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
Man, my fucking gums are kind of sore. Probably should have brushed my teeth after I ate that popcorn. Like, I think some of those kernels got, like, stuck between, like, my teeth and gums, so, like, they're kind of irritated now. It's like, fuck popcorn, dude. Like, it's delicious, but it's just... Most of the time, it's too much of a pain in the ass for me to eat. That's why I don't really get it unless I'm at a movie theater.
So, what'll it be?
So I didn't unlock any fucking... Anything new then? No? No. Okay. Thought maybe giving him the pick hole would do something in particular, I guess not. Another freaking side quest is open? Already? Alright. Let's, check it out. 100% agree, yeah, it's just... I mean, I honestly was tempted just to sneak in some candy during the movie theater in my pockets, because like I said, the employees literally do not get paid enough to care, and I was the only one in that theater anyway during the film. So I probably should have just ate candy throughout it, but eh. But yeah, from now on, because like I didn't know how much a regular ticket was. Assuming that's matinee, then I guess Showtime tickets are way more than $12 then. So yeah, from now on, I guess I'll just always go on a Tuesday then. I can't imagine any movie that I'd bother with though the next 2-3 months.
I'm
sure it will be very helpful indeed.
Like the Looney Tunes one was just kind of a...
Try not to work too hard.
They're just kind of a for shits and giggles movie to see. Because I miss the feeling of watching an actual 2D film in the theaters. I haven't experienced that for many years.
Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Like the last thing I could have considered is the well, actually, wait, didn't they show the movie Mulan in theaters like during COVID? Like the animated film? Maybe I might have seen that during COVID. I don't remember though. I would absolutely love to watch it though. Fucking love Mulan. But yeah, during COVID, that was a pretty good time for me to see a movie because like I worked second shift, but like I didn't have to be at work until like fucking I don't know like 3:30, 4 o'clock or something. So like I could just go before then, you know, like a 1:30 showing or something or noon, and just watch a movie and then just go to work. And a lot of those were actually free. The tickets were free just so they could get asses in the theaters. So, like, for free, I watched the first Matrix movie, the first Ghostbuster, the first Karate Kid in the theaters. I saw those three for free, and it was pretty sweet. Because, you know, I couldn't have seen that before, so. No clue. Okay, I guess it's time to do the actual main story here. About fucking time, huh? To the ironworks! Maybe we can actually kill Odin here or something, I don't know. Or at least rescue our Beezy, our waifu. I wish I had like a really comfortable pillow on this chair. But I don't.
Are we right, Clive? My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aine is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
At least to get some actual action.
Everyone with me?
That's not a hunt. Well, we got a 5-man party here. That's cool, I guess. What is this, some Shadow of War bullshit going on? This mission was chaos. Alright. Guess we're actually doing something. I was stuck on side quests for like a fucking hour and a half here. Holy shit, that was a big burp. Alright, well, they're only level 29, so that's not that bad, I suppose. Well, hey, at least I can take advantage of, yeah, this is actually pretty good against armed guys. Or against multiple guys, I gotta admit that, I was wrong about that ignition. Probably need to exchange Gouge for something else, though. Because we don't need to stun these guys at all.
How are we doing, Nick? I thought you said that ship was fast.
Ah, that hits fucking hard, bro. Alright, let's do this shit. Okay, at least I can use Gouch for this douche nozzle now. Do a Mega Flare here, why not? We'll take him down eventually. Now, Torgal! Giga Flare for the win! In your fucking face! Yeah, surely we have enough ability points to get Giga Flare mastered. We do. Good. We're gonna do that. And see how much it really fucks him up.
That was easy enough.
Alright, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain? Clive?
Hey, it's that dickhole again. Dickweed. Asshole.
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Okay. They shadow clone jutsu'd him. Got it.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Hey, as long as these guys don't have...
Up for another round? Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Those are my eyes. No matter, heads will roll all the same. Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Yeah, luckily these guys don't have like a huge ass health bar individually, huh? Oh, I can't that won't let me do that in the middle of a fight, will it? Can I not master my no. That kind of sucks. I can't do that in combat. All right. Fine. Gotta admit, it's pretty hype to have like 5 people in your party here, even if they're not entirely useful. Level 33. Cool. I mean, these guys don't really have a lot of health, do they? I'm sure they're gonna do some buttfucker move here in a sec. You never know with these guys. Why not get a Giga Flare out? Screw it. Screw you guys, I'm going home! Dude, how many clones you gotta have here? Jeez, dude. Might as well get this going, I guess.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, grab for it!
Yeah, these guys can't be too good if even our uncle can kill them. That was a nice bum rush. I like the song playing, by the way. Yeah, I do like the banter. It's funny. Damn, they must have learned that jump from fucking Dragoon, dude. I think our uncle might have pulled something. He ain't gonna make that. I guess we're gonna climb in through the window or something. Yay, we're on the Enterprise. More ability points. I'm glad I have enough for that Giga Flare Mastery now, though. I'll try to maybe rearrange some things. If I could get Judgment Bolt, even just like learning the base one, that'd be great. The Naldia Narrow. I kind of forgot how to pronounce that. Einhyar? Isn't that how they say it? Einhyar? Oh no, Jelly Bean.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
I don't think Jill really gives a fuck what you want, bud.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
Like how Joshua is still sporting his little nightlight there.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted.
Huh.
Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
Apparently our uncle is a part-time oarsman.
Keep up, my boy.
Well, you can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Greek of mercy.
Oh, I forgot. We rescued Dian. It's so weird that he's even still alive, considering we have his powers now.
All this.
Yeah, Twin Side, this is when Mother Dearest cut her throat.
What have I done?
Yeah, you kind of fucked up there, Bahamut. How the hell did that medicine girl survive? Jesus Christ, bro. Is she an immortal? Like, what the fuck? Well, like we're gonna do anything but the main story right now on the sea. Come on, dude.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Uh-oh.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
What, we dealing with butt pirates or something? Ghost ship?
Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Yeah, Mid is still freaking adorable in this game. But she's not waifu material, a little bit too young, so... Dude, his armor looks sick, bro. I want that armor. I want that armor when I play fucking Skyrim, bro. Which, that's not a bad idea, actually. There's probably some pretty good armor mods in that game.
Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
That's not good. I mean, Guy just basically threw a fucking Gets a Good 10 show at us, like from Bleach. I don't know why. His armor looks way cooler than his actual sword he uses. What's up with that? Like, his armor looks like he could be a fucking judge from Final Fantasy XII, honestly.
It's now or never. I'll find her.
Oh, like, you can defeat him, Joshua. Get the fuck out of here. You have a theory, but I think it has something to do with the DLC. Armor looks like a Dark Souls, Demon Souls character. I mean, that too. It could be cross-platform, I don't know. God damn it, I still don't... Whatever. Do I not get a break to get this fucking Giga Flare upgraded to the max? I'd like it. I'd like it. But yeah, I think for the Judgment Bolt, just to learn it, I think is 2,300 ability points, so I'll have to work towards that next, I suppose. Hey, Keiko. Go ahead and shave off these bitches here. Man, he really likes his kicks, doesn't he? Fucking prick. Hyper beam in your face, bitch. And he disappeared. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's behind me. Well, whatever. Get fucked. Okay, now are you gonna let me do the thing? Thank you. Finally mastered the fucking Giga Flare. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, yeah, it is 2,300 for the Judgment Bolt. Now, I think you were saying, like, that's the good combo for that, then? Giga Flare and Judgment Bolt, then? Yeah, it's after 11. I know, I'm not going to be going too much longer here, ideally. Because I know Kitty's going to be like, hey, it's time to go to sleep. She always does that shit around 11 o'clock, so... I mean, there's always checkpoints and save points for, like, boss fights, I'm pretty sure, right? I mean, this feels like more of a rescue mission. I kind of doubt we're actually going to be fighting, Barnabas on, on the ship here. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, I'll have to remind myself at 11:30 to get a fucking grip. I don't know what's up with this guy. I guess he's just in shock or something. I don't know, or he's depressed. I guess I would be too.
Hardly ever used Brahma after you got Titan.
I'm sure Giga Flare is going to be very beneficial, though. And I mean, I could put it on anything now, so that's cool. Yeah, it seems like once you get like half of all your Titan abilities, it seems like the basic combos don't really matter at that point. Because your abilities are just that much better, so... Alright, let's try this shit in a sec. Let me count the seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi. I mean, I guess it's not a... I guess it's maybe a little longer, but not by much. But I mean, I think it does more power too. I wasn't really paying attention to the DPS there. Good, fuck you up. Okay, fuck him. And might as well go fucking Super Saiyan here, fuck it. Nice. That was just... that wasn't intentional, it just kind of happened. Yeah, sometimes Raging Fist, like, kicks all kinds of ass, so... Yeah, I guess it does higher damage. I don't think this hit 374 before, did it? Even on a staggered enemy? I don't really remember, though. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Might as well wait till it's one at least. Mega Flare in your face, She
must be here somewhere.
Yeah, she must be, man. She just must be. Got some 4 bloody hides. Nice, nice. I was gonna say, wasn't I just up here? No, that was the other side, wasn't it? Yeah. What the hell are you? Some guy's like, my leg, I can't feel my leg. I guess he's that leg guy from SpongeBob. If anyone knows that, there's a running gag where a guy's like, my leg, my leg. They actually made a whole episode about him in some of the modern seasons of the show. Fuck you, dude. Oh.
Jill!
You came.
Get back.
Oh, someone's curing them. I gotcha.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later.
I wasn't even paying attention, really. We saved our waifu, so that's good.
Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering
Bullshit.
flame.
Oh no, he's gonna turn into his heartless form.
In earnest then.
Is it giant fighting time? Is it kaiju time or? Damn. That thing can fucking cut, can it? Man, this scene looks awesome. So much for that ship, I guess. Does that just stay cut? Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, dude. Part of the sea like he was fucking Moses or some shit. It's actually a perfect mission to end on tonight if you catch my drift. Yeah. Looks like we might actually not be fighting, but it looks like maybe we can save here. I'd rather just save this for tomorrow, to be honest, guys. Like, it's almost about 11:20, so.
But to where?
Oh, great. Dickhead here.
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so
Yeah, he does. Because Sid did.
The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Jill, yes.
Trust me, Jill.
Well, I guess I'm stuck in this fight then. Shit. Just wait, he actually is too hard for me, so he kills me anyway. I mean, he could. Did he just fucking parry me there? Fucking prick.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much.
Grown much? I only gained like fucking 3 levels since we last fought, you dick. Yeah, he's definitely doing Dark Souls moves right now. Without a doubt. Shit, where'd he go? Well, I just wasted that, didn't I?
How dare you? You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would
Some of his moves actually kind of remind me a little bit of Kingdom Hearts, to be honest. Yeah, Zor did some kind of slashes like this, I know. Dude, there's not much, the fuck are you doing, bro? At least it attacked him a bit. I don't know how long you get for this Iron Flash, but shit, dude. Fuck. Shit, he's gonna fucking kill me, dude. Shit. Okay, that was scripted then? Okay. I'm kind of glad, because I don't know how I could get that bar all the way down.
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but
Man, would you shut up, dude?
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
You're not human.
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
The fuck does that mean?
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield. They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Clive bested. What a great, what a great mission statement there. Just learned a thing for to increase impulse. Probably don't care. We're on Western Ash. Cool. Cute little campfire.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the abyss where it led.
Are they? I was about to say they're naked. Yeah.
We need only wait till dawn.
Are they finally gonna fuck on camera or what? I'm gonna mute my mic for this.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe. But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man.
Also, hi, Morrow. Did you time this purposely, or have you been lurking for the past couple hours? 'Cause your boy's naked right now with his girl.
And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
And then they had sex at night on the beach next to a fire. About fucking time. Yeah, this is a pretty good place to end it for tonight, I would say. As soon as it lets me save here. Actually, my biggest fear for this game was, you know, I knew you'd get Shiva's powers at some point. I assumed that Jill would die in the process. Good to know that's not the case, so. I mean, she could still die, which would really suck. But we'll find out. Boy, I bet that was your favorite fucking scene in the whole game, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Mara? That's probably the most naked Clive you could see. I like to think that Torgal was probably watching them F too. Because, I don't know.
What of Barnabas?
He was bored.
Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherja is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Clive no longer a virgin, y'all.
Then let's go home and find one.
Are you saying it's not too late? Because, canonically speaking, Clive is about my age. Like, let's see, he was 16 when the game started, 13 years passed, so we would have been 29, and then 5 years after, so he'd be like 33, 34, something like that. Or maybe he was 15. I don't remember what he was at the beginning of the game. It was either 15 or 16. And there's an 18-year time skip, essentially. Can I... Okay, I can't save unless I'm actually in a location, then. Let's go to the hideaway. Okay, yeah, Clive is 34. That's what I thought.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But as tall...
Oh, that's exactly what he did.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair.
Einherja.
Knows a shipwright in
I'm not going to remember how to pronunciate that.
When we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with a Kashyyyk.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best
Ugh.
to rub their hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. And yeah, we got the power of ice. So that's cool. So we have abilities such as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distances. So it's basically a yeet power. Gotcha. And her iconic feat, which is Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, or back to either dodge attacks or close in on the enemy. Okay, so basically it's like a more dynamic version of the Phoenix Shift, I guess.
I should visit Joshua.
Huh.
Assuming Talia will allow
Okay. I guess real quick we can maybe see if we can make anything at the forge. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything more else tonight here. It's getting pretty late. I am tired. Even though I took a little nap earlier, and as you can see, Keiko's probably sick of me playing this game and wants to go to bed, so she's just a big baby.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of papio nuts and all.
So what do I owe the honour? So, will it be?
Have I fought Barnabas yet? You don't see Manny anywhere with the Ice Age. You're right, I don't see him at all, man. Maybe he's busy with something, I don't know. That reminds me, I need to watch the other Ice Age films. Like I rewatched the first two, which I always thought were good films. Then I actually saw what was it? Dawn of the Dinosaurs or whatever, which was okay. It was okay. And I know they made two more. I assume they're not that good, but might as well finish what I started. Yeah, they definitely made a bit too many Ice Age films, in my opinion.
Right.
So the only thing we could make was the Ice brand? Okay. Yeah, to answer your question, I fought Barnabas. Well, I mean, technically I fought him a couple of times. The King of Waloed. I haven't fought him and actually succeeded. Clive just got his monkey ass handed to him about 15 minutes ago. But yeah, if this game was actually more realistic, there's no way they'd wait fucking 5 years, Clive and Jill, to actually get together. That does not make any fucking sense whatsoever. Not at all. Not if they were childhood friends, at least. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and save this. We'll play more of this tomorrow. The only thing I really have to do... Oh, right, I got Shiva channeled here. Yay! Not really sure what her things are. We got Mesmerize, which is... multiple shards of ice. Okay, so it's basically the shards of winter move from Yu Yu Hakusho that Toya uses. Point see if you know who that character is. And that's the Cold Snap. That's the Ice Age. That looks kind of cool, actually. Actually, that looks a lot like a move, That looks a lot like a move, you use in God of War. Like with your axe, you know? That Kratos does. We got Rhine here, which is, Ice Crystal that deals continuous damage to all enemies that become trapped inside it. That doesn't sound like my cup of tea. We got Diamond Dust that does a shit ton of, Ooh. Maybe I should learn that for stunning. It does a shit ton of stunning, and it's like an AoE kind of thing, too. Huh. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess for stunning, well... I mean, for stunning, I guess all I really need is probably just Aerial Blast and Gouge. I would think. And for damage dealing, we already got Giga Flare for that, and then I mean, I guess I could try Earthern Fury too. See how that goes. But I could probably get ability points for the first Judgment Bolt at least and see how those two combos work. Hmm. Well, anyway. Go and save this for tonight. I'm probably not going to bother raiding anyone here, so... Yeah, I just got to turn that potion permit game tomorrow, but other than that, I don't have a lot going on. It is so freaking hot in this room, dude. Surprised my cat's even sitting here with me. Just tripped over something there. Alright, let's see. Unless they keep getting interrupted, yeah. Alright, I'll look for Grenzies, but I don't really feel like writing when it's almost midnight here. Let's see, somebody's playing Repo. Johnny Boy's doing more Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, and Dango's playing X4 Mega Man. Yeah, I just don't care. I just don't care to do it. I'm just gonna end it here. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow after lunch. So you see my cat getting up because she's like, "Oh, it's time to go to actual bed now." It is, kitty. It is time to go to bed. But you guys have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow with more 16. So your daddy's coming back tomorrow, everyone.